Hi, everybody. I'm Linda Workington. I am a Plexus ambassador, and I am here to tell you about what I'm doing. So, to start, I just wanted to kind of give my how I got involved lowdown. So, I met Leanna Wiltshire on the way home from the beach whenever I had my two girls with me. We met them at the ice cream shop where they stopped for a snack on the way home from the beach. And that was 2 years ago. So it took me 2 years before I finally messaged Leanna and said, I'm ready. So Valentine's Day 2023, I signed up and I got my balance pack and I started. I didn't start doing the business until about March. So March came and I helped and shared with 3 other friends that signed up. And when I did that, I hi, Leanna. When I did that, I had promoted myself to Silver Ambassador. And now here I am today. With thank you for joining me, Leanna. Here I am today, and I have already, I'm ready to keep going because this stuff is good. And I mean good. Like it's really good to feel good, but I mean this is this is the stuff everybody needs. It really is. So when I say that, I had pre-diabetes, I had sleep apnea, I'm overweight. My sleep was really bad. And just always having headaches and just a whole lot of symptoms that just shouldn't be. I'm only 41, so I shouldn't have to have all these issues at this point. So I took it from there and started this it's not medication. It certainly is not. However, I started this pink drink regimen, and I mean, I feel so much better. And there's days where I'm just bound with energy and I don't know what to do with it. But I want everybody to feel this because it's like pure bliss and joy. And it's like, wow, who knew we could feel this good? And I don't remember the last time I felt like that, honestly. So, I mean, with that, I just wanted to share a little bit about the product, a little bit about maybe a couple testimonies, and we'll see where we go from there. How you doing, Leanna?
Fine. I had a little bit of a difficulty getting on, so pardon my delay this evening. So
That's okay.
thanks for
No,
setting this up. Just I'm happy to be on here, and I appreciate your zeal in wanting to share this because it I get what you mean about going from zero to happy in one pink drink. That's like that should be a
yeah,
slogan. Zero to happy in one pink drink.
yeah,
It's
it's true.
not a mood enhancing weird drug. It's just simple plant-based gut health, and that's science backed. Here's the science behind it. Um, you take a pink drink in the morning, and it balances your master hormone, insulin. It was created and designed by these two diabetic endocrinologists back in 2006, I believe it was, working with type 2 diabetics, trying to give them an alternative other than poking their finger every day and being on metformin and having to take insulin injections. And the secret is
Mm,
chromium.
yes.
Chromium's a mineral and it balances your blood sugars naturally. And it works so well, they figured out there's some pretty cool side effects to having a balanced blood sugar. If you want to get into the science of it, I can, but I just want to keep it super simple. Um, this pink drink, it feeds your good gut microbes what they need to thrive. everything that's alive has to eat something. And when they're not, these microbes that we have are probiotics. God put them in there. They all have a specific job. Oh my goodness, we have this one in there called Akkermansia. They call the pink drink Slim because Akkermansia is this incredible little gut microbe that has the specific job of balancing your weight. So what happens when you give it the right food? It's like pouring Miracle Grow on a chia pet and watching your good gut microbes go, thank you so much. But the one for the weight loss, my gosh, like in the first 4 months on this pink drink, I lost 78 pounds. I couldn't believe my mind. I was over 300 pounds. Everything ached. My doctor had said, I'm sorry, Leanna, you're going to have to be on Synthroid the rest of your life because your thyroid's jacked up and you can't come off it or you're going to have a heart attack. That was what he told me. Talk about scare tactic. They won't tell you the part that you can take your health solution into your own hands and help yourself. It's your responsibility. It's your responsibility to make sure you're happy and you're healthy. That's no one else's responsibility. So I was just really, really happy to find this pink drink. So are we just talking pink drink tonight? What are we talking?
Well, I was just talking pink drink and testimonies. So if you want to share a testimony, you can feel free to do that.
Well,
I was just really going to go over the product that is in the welcome pack. So the 3 different products that you would get if you signed up with a balance pack. And I don't have any in front of me. I didn't prepare that far, but I bet you.
I
know. I figured you'd cover me for that, Leanna. So this pink drink is what we take. Well, I take it first thing in the morning, and honestly, I have it before I even have the thought of having a coffee because it wakes me up. Like it opens up my everything. Everything is good.
You want to know why? Do you know why it opens up your everything and makes you feel good?
Why?
I think it's this little thing in there called alpha lipoic acid.
Oh.
It is a plant-based mineral, and its job is to clean the sludge out of your arteries and veins. But it's got mulberry in it that works as an antioxidant, and it helps your blood just get, can I say the word lit?
Yeah.
Because when your arteries are open and vasodilated, your blood doesn't, your heart doesn't have to pump as hard to get the blood where it needs to go. So hello, your brain is open and your heart's pumping right. Can you say stroke prevention? Like, I'm not saying that this treats, cures, or diagnoses anything, but it gets to the root issue, which is this lovely little candida thing, this yeast overgrowth. We all have it. It was designed to turn our bodies to dust when we expire someday. But its favorite food is sugar. So another cool thing about this is that it's got Garcinia cambogia in it, and it destroys your desire to eat sugar and carbs, which feeds this yeast what it wants to eat. So you're starving it out. And then we can move on to the next item in our little trio of awesomeness, and it is called Vital Biome. And this is
one's one of my favorite, honestly.
Yeah, it's my non-negotiable chill pill every day. They call it a chill pill because it's got 279 case studies on this. It's 7 billion healthy little probiotic armies that go into your gut every day, little probiotics, and they get through your stomach acid because they're freeze dried, but they get through your stomach acid like your regular probiotics. Ever notice that they put them in fridges? That's because they're fragile. Okay, you'll go to Walmart and you'll buy something off the shelf and it's got like 50,000 or 50 billion, whatever it is, CFU. It's because in the case of a probiotic, less is more. And this gets into that gut wall where it's supposed to be, and it starts mowing down on this overgrowth stuff. You'll never get rid of it. Here's the honest truth. Candida wins in the end. It will eat you when you're gone, and that's how it works. That's what it was put there for. But while you're alive, it doesn't have to take over. So this is your take control factor right here. It goes in the morning. You take this alongside your pink drink. This is the food that keeps these guys alive, and It jacks up your serotonin, which is your happy hormone. It jacks up your dopamine, which is your feel good hormone. And it jacks also up your melatonin, which is your chill the heck out hormone, your relaxation hormone. So you're going to be super chill, happier. Your cortisol levels are going to go down. When you're not stressed, guess what happens? You drop the pounds and your moods go up. I mean, what could be better than that? So that's the morning. That's what happens in the morning.
Yeah. And we also have the last item that we take. Well, I take it at night. I believe you do as well, Leanna. I take 4 of the BioCleanse.
BioCleanse.
This is for your digestive.
Yeah. Well,
your digestive system.
Yeah. This has got 3 really cool things in it: magnesium, vitamin C, and baking soda. And here's the science. They put magnesium in it because it's a bowel motility agent. Ooh, it's responsible for 33 different processes in your body. One of them is getting things moving and regular. It's not a laxative, but it will encourage a healthy going to the bathroom bowel movement.
Is it more slow acting? It's more slow acting, right?
It works while you sleep. That's why you take it at night. It takes about 6 hours to work. So the magnesium starts the process of kickstarting your they call it peristalsis, which is your lovely little waves in there that keep everything moving. But it also has vitamin C that acts as an antioxidant. Did you know cancer and candida cannot live in an environment with vitamin C?
Wow.
So you're making them really uncomfortable to be in there, and it doesn't cure cancer. Like I said, it doesn't cure any disease, but it prevents more of these lovely little cells that aren't normal from proliferating, from growing, right?
And I've said this for so many years in my life, where I wish that we could prevent rather than treat. And this is more like a preventative measure that people could take.
Absolutely.
And instead of treating the symptom, it's not curing the symptom. I mean, medications is what I mean. But like this here gets to the root of it all and helps eliminate even having those symptoms. So
yeah, a medication is only just going to slap a Band-Aid on it. It's just a temporary quick fix. What we're sharing here is not a quick fix. It's not a magic pill or a miracle potion. It's getting to the root issue, which is blood sugar balance, reducing systemic inflammation, and growing a healthier gut microbiome. But the third thing that's in this, it's baking soda. So you got magnesium, vitamin C, and baking soda. That's all that's in this. The baking soda makes your gut alkaline, and it's so interesting. It cleans all those toxins out of your blood, gives your liver some love, and really, I believe it's responsible. This whole thing, there's a little system. Fatty liver. What happens in the case of fatty liver is that you've got sugar that you're eating getting into your carried to your liver by this stuff called glycogen, and then the glycogen sticks on there in the form of fat. Then you've got a metabolic syndrome situation happening, which leads to insulin resistance. And then what you want, though, is your cells of your body to be insulin sensitive, and that just means simply that your body is very perceptive of when it gets this slim in it, because your insulin is balanced. It's the coolest setup going. And I'm sure that there's a better explanation out there. I hope I've made it super simple, but I'm not the expert. I just say the proof's in the pudding. Try it and see how it helps your health, right?
Absolutely. And I mean, there are so many testimonies that have proven that this has helped them. And I mean, like, there's so many. And I mean, I don't know if I can touch base on too many of them, but maybe Leanna has one that she wouldn't mind sharing. I have a few that were on one of our resource pages that we are part of. And they like it. people who have been diabetic, people that have had strokes, people that have been on medications, people are coming off of this stuff. And I mean, it's not saying that it cured their issue, but
That's
it got to
right.
the root of it all and really just
Well,
thriving.
how about I read, if you don't mind, how about I read the post I shared today for Testimony Tuesday?
Oh, that
Um,
would be lovely. Yes.
this young girl, her name's Kirsty, and you can check out my page, Leanna Joan, on Facebook. Um, yeah, I'll just read it. It's a real short testimony.
Sure.
Kirsty says, at age 6, I was diagnosed with anxiety. Now, we didn't really talk about the anxiety part of this, but like I said, there's 279 case studies on this probiotic of how it helps people with their racing thoughts and their stress and anxiety. Okay. At age 13, I was when my depression started. Age 14 was my first attempt on my life. Over the next 3 years, I attempted multiple times and suffered with a lot of medical issues due to taking psychosomatics. During this time, I tried 5 different medications. I was hospitalized twice, and I did a 6-week day program that was intense therapy pretty much all day. Fast forward to this past February when my medications quit working. On top of that, I had some stomach pains for the last year that the GI doctor could not figure out. My mom and I were dreading going through the trial and error of finding a new medication, and we were tired of doctor's visits and getting zero answers. That's when my mom decided to have me start taking a high quality plant based gut health regimen after a year of stomach problems and 4 years battling mental health issues. I didn't realize these all natural supplements would be so life changing. My journey has been long and hard, but now it has all really taken a turn for the better. Before I tried this plant based regimen, I had bad stomach pains. I couldn't eat. I had bloating, no sleep, I couldn't sleep, constantly anxious or depressed. And after I tried it, I was sleeping more regularly, eating everything, no stomach pains, and enjoying life more than ever. And there's thousands of testimonials just like this girl. There isn't a day that goes by that I'm not grateful to have these all natural supplements. My life is literally a night and day difference. I'm now hopeful for my future and making plans I never thought I would. So
Right.
this is the girl right here. Her
Mm-hmm.
name is Kirsty. Can you see her?
Yep.
Yep. And we're not claiming to treat, cure, or diagnose anything. This is just a personal testimony, one of thousands of someone whose life has been changed when they address their gut health.
Exactly.
And you can trace it back to what Hippocrates said, again, the father of modern medicine. He said, all disease begins in the gut. So what happens when you flip that and say, all health begins in the gut? Because it does.
That's true. That's wonderful. I thank you for sharing that testimony. And honestly, I think I would like to share a testimony every week on Tuesdays
Hmm.
in my Zoom calls. So maybe next week we'll touch base on diabetes. We'll do a little diabetes testimony because there's lots
Mhm.
of those,
Mhm.
and we'll work on that next week. Um, Leanna um, has been in the business for 4 years. I just wanted to touch base on that. She's my sponsor, as I was saying. I started with her on Valentine's Day as my love for myself kind of day, and this year, and it took me 2 years to get started, but I wasn't ready. So as I'm saying that, I mean, this is not meant for everybody, as we know. However, I have a video on information. If there's ever anybody that would like to listen to that, touch base with myself or Leanna or anybody else that shares this video with you, feel free to share it. And we'd love to talk with you more. Honestly, this is about you. It will help you so much, and everybody has a gut, so it's good for everybody. This is just how it is.
If I could just interject real quick, you'll hear any doctor will tell you, you got to eat healthy. You do. and you got to move your body. You have all these muscles and joints and bones for a reason. You got to keep them moving. But they won't tell you the part that there's a whole other side to it. Gut health is overall the most awesome thing I've ever done for myself. Like it's an investment in me, and I didn't know it as an RN. They'll tell you about diabetes, but they'll just say, "Oh, you take metformin for that. There's a medicine for that." Well, why not get to the root issue, which is this lovely yeast fungus overgrowth that's making people fat, sick, nearly dead, sad, and on whack of meds. And
Hmm.
share it, the opportunity part of this, we can get on that on another Zoom call maybe, but we
Absolutely.
get paid for sharing it, and it's my sole source of income. But the products speak for themselves. I would just say, you be the proof it works. You try it for 60 days and you can get your full refund on your product costs if it's not making you smile.
Mm. I got mine paid for the first time.
Yeah, congratulations, right?
It
That's
is
so cool.
possible. Hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I just wanted to share a little bit about this, these products, and reach out and let you all know that if there is something that has spoken to you in what we've spoken about today, please reach out, and we would be glad to have those conversations with you. Thank you.
Thanks, Linda, for setting this up.
Mhm.